On to the tour of this home in Kinokawa City, Wakayama. 7.8 million yen, that's 50,000 USD. It's actually two homes with one large storage, so like three buildings, 600 square meters total, and about an 8-minute walk from the nearest station. Again, this drive here is a beautiful one. Lots of nature, lots of mountains. If you're interested in Wakayama, I think it's a good decision. This home is really interesting because there's actually two properties, as I mentioned. One is in better condition, but I'm not sure it's registered. Here is behind the house, actually parked in this back parking lot. It is a little bit weird to get into. That's the home right there. It's the back side of it. You have to walk in around the home, so it's not super easy to get into. You see, this is the walkway here. There is a bit of a road. I guess I wouldn't really call this a road, but this is how you get into the home. So no real place to park. You could probably find parking around the area. There's the shed off to the left. Here is one house here and then another house in the back. This first house is the one that was registered, or at least online. I'm not sure if the second one here, this is all part of the property. The second one here is actually registered, but it does come with the property. It's very large. This one in the back is in a lot better condition from what I saw than the other one up front. You do have a bit of a yard here. You can see the date kind of showing on the back side of that first house. But here's this yard area. It does have some potential. Got the awning to protect from the rain. One entrance to the larger house. Here's the kitchen. Floors don't look too bad, but they did feel a bit soft and would probably need to be refloored. Water was not on in the home. And looks like it has not been lived in quite some time. Definitely needs a lot of work and renovations. But for the price and for what you get, I think it's a decent value. There's a place for your washing machine there. Here's a toilet. I'm not sure how long it's been since anybody has lived in this home, but I would assume it's been quite a long time. Some Beetlejuice flooring going on here. The sink in the bath area. Here's the bath. Again, if this is remodeled, it's going to look a lot better. One thing I would be concerned about with remodeling this place is just how to get the materials in. Again, there's no place to really drive up to it, so they would need to kind of haul them in by hand. So not sure how that would be managed or if that would be an additional cost, but something to keep in mind. See the old aircon up in the corner. This is a really interesting homes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings and quite a bit of land. Here's the height of most of the doorways. Location makes it kind of tough. I got a nick on my nose from training, still hasn't healed up. There's not a great place for parking or a place to access it, so that's gonna make this property kind of difficult for most, but I mean, it's dirty, it's old, it needs a lot of work, but it has character and it feels like a home and it has a lot of potential and just a ton of area. The other house is pretty rough, but you know, for the right buyer, this could be a potentially good buy, especially for the price. Pretty cheap for all this. Always try to put some perspective and thoughts while I'm in the property, and I did forget there's actually another shed off to the left here. You can't see it in that shot, but there is another storage shed. Basically needs to be torn down. I didn't even go inside because it looks pretty dilapidated, but it's there nonetheless. Here's another room on the first floor of this home. The Tommy mats, bit of a breezeway. tatami would need to be replaced, although I think for the time being they would be okay. Old aircon there. Going around here are the stairs to the second floor. Very Japanese style up here as well. A lot of space. There's also a balcony you see off to the left there. Hallway that wraps around the entire upstairs. All of these windows were shuttered as well. With the shutters closed, it was pretty dark. You see one's kind of left shut there. And 2 tatami rooms separated by the shoji and closet space. Another window there. I did not open up that shutter. I think it was stuck. Could not get that open. So plenty of sunlight coming into this home, as there was no electricity on. So this is all just natural lighting. Not a lot of items left in the home. At least in this one, there's some items left in the second one we'll get to. There's that shed off to the left. Yeah, pretty nice view. Especially when you get out here on the balcony. Kind of overgrown by vines. And a lot of homes in this area have this kind of feel. If you like nature, kind of being off the beaten path, I think it's a really good area. Most homes in Wakayama, they're either septic or cesspool. Of course, not all of them are. You can, if it's, there's public sewage around, you can upgrade them. I think I mentioned it in a previous video that the government will also help cover half of that. Here's the storage area I was talking about. Can almost be turned into like a guest house or a party house. There were quite a few items left here. Some interesting items, some paintings and old photos. It looks like they're really into running. The photos looked a little bit older, but there's a nice painting of a woman there. Looked like an older couple that were still running marathons well into their 70s. So very active, kind of artistic. Family looks like they owned it. And you can imagine if all this stuff was out of there, it'd be a lot more open and can be basically turned into a guest house or a party room. This was another storage area off to the left here. So more of a garage, place to keep stuff for lawn care. Big enough yard, and off to the left is the second home. This is the one that's actually registered. I think it's registered as a 5DK. And here's the entrance off that road. Again, a lot of potential in this yard. Though you can see this house is definitely needs some work. But it's a home that comes with 2 homes and big storage shed that you can utilize now, and one that can probably be torn down and just utilize the yard space. Modest kitchen. A little bit messy. And in the back area we'll get to later, looks like it was kind of built um, by the owner. Look pretty DIY. There's a look underneath. Can't see too much because it's only in that one area. Didn't feel too solid, the floors. So overall, not a great build. But again, for the price, having two homes, this one probably being more of the second home. If it's in your budget and area, it's a great property to consider. Looks like some critter might have been up there. Not sure what's really going on. We'll have to check. A lot of times that second home, if it's not listed, it's not registered, that's not the end of the world. We can talk to the owner and they can assist in registering it. See quite a bit of water damage there. This is only a one-story home here. So if it's registered, not a big deal. Usually costs about 200,000 yen, which is, I don't know, like 1,200 bucks. We've went through that process 3 or 4 times in the last couple years. Every single time the seller has paid for that. Try to get my camera up to look up there, and this is what you can see. Old school wooden Japanese home. This area looks like it was kind of just DIY project done by the owner. Not a bad job by doing it yourself, but I felt like I was gonna fall through the floor, to be honest. Maybe they had a large family, needed more homes. Kind of a storage room or really small bedroom off in the back. Again, you can see it's going to take quite a bit of work to get it up to living standards, but the main house is that first one we were in. Some baby blue. Your sink and your bathtub. Hard to say about the water if everything's working properly. Have to turn on the water and check. Inspection probably won't be able to check that because we don't have access to the water unless we can get them agree for us to turn it on to check that stuff. There's a balcony. I didn't go on that balcony. You can see it's pretty old. Looks like I was gonna fall through it. Not sure what those are for. And here is that other shed, just storage, but you can see it looks pretty rough in there. So there you go. That is a 4-in-1, I guess, in Wakayama City. If you're interested in this property or any others in Japan, reach out. We are a licensed real estate agent.